right, so male, 16, birthplace. Oh, I get to pick? Huh. People of the Dali are simple, or say major sect. School located in male territory, influenced by their extreme creeds. The believers hold the spirit of eye for an eye. The school teaches Five Mortal Cult is a evil sect. All right. Upright, neutral. Evil. Wait, that says neutral. Okay. Gotcha. Four fingers, mantras. Okay. We start out somewhere that was neutral. Ooh. Divine needles, alright. So we have some staffs, some swords, some of that. Bone whip break. All right. I think maybe here. Limit of natural ability will break through the sect skill +3. Work together. Alright, so Emia sect. Alright, so here. Oh, looks like it's kind of roughly the same. Let's just grab evil. Okay, so these look kind of. What are you again? Evil, just. well known for its smithing techniques and the majority of the world's famous weapons and forges. Ooh. You look kind of neat. Wait, what? During the footwork, whenever the user hits an enemy with a sword weapon, user's stamina will be restored. Of ores, jade, and fabric. Perks. At 10 points. Experience points required. Sharpness. What? Learn to be vigilant towards all kinds of dangers when you're going in the deep valley, causing your agility to be far above an ordinary person. Often fought bears and tigers in the deep valley, causing your strength to be far above stuff. Your talent in music, chess, literature, and painting is extraordinary. Follow the nature and it will show you the path. Your talent in Buddhism, Taoism, appreciation, and culinary arts is extraordinary. Increase the talent Buddha. All right. You have 10 pieces of gold. The other children confused with stones and use them to play. I want to know what that says. Searching the east and west over time, you've collected various resources over the years. Let's get strength, willpower, constitution. Let's get that. Vitality. Secret friends in the valley. You have a secret best friend who's inseparable from you. Gain a loyal starting party member of the opposite gender with the same standpoints as you and positive traits. Or have a unique charm. Seems like everyone has seen you in their dreams and causing your appearance to no longer be important. You receive the Narcissus in the Dream trait that greatly increases your charm. This trait will always be inherited by your children. Taking Zai and Jade, you will become a saint. You've taken many immortal Zai and spiritual Jades. Not only are you gifted, but your lifespan is much higher than that of ordinary people. I'd almost rather have the friend. One time you played with a white-headed spiritual snake in the deep valley, and since then you've been impervious to all kinds of poison. Yes, please. Just literature, painting, music. I got that, then that would probably unlock medicine, astrology, smith. Ooh. Improves your reading efficiency while studying fine art books. You also receive the unpolished jade trait that increases your fortitude. Ooh. Ooh. Man. I don't know. Yes, we're not going to be able to get to that. Now let's get best literature, painting, music. Let's get the following nature. And I'm thinking creativity, so that way we can... My talent with smithing, carpentry, weaving, all that. So if we need to make stuff, we can. All right, name and standpoint. Full name. Oh. Why not? Neither surname nor name can exceed 7 characters. Or even, can we... Or just warrior for whom there's only black or white. Oh, so you could be in the middle. Those who are kind of compassionate. Says exceptional virtuous character. Sacrifice themselves to help those in need and repay that. We could be evil. What's rebellious? Straightforward, intolerant, and distort facts. You have opposite views and practices than most people. We'll go like that. We're even, but we're on the kind side. We'll kind of put them in between the two. Yeah. Okay. I think we got it. People are sick. There's the art of healing. In the old days, Shenong tasted the 100 herbs. Wang Di discussed the weather, and Dian Magpie explained the difficulty. Oh, okay. Hey, nameless elder, it's adopted father. All right. Then the example of art. Conversely, beading is a rocking sky from a Kong Sang sect. Depending on its description, put head beneath your feet, revert up, and beneath down. Key point is making a weird stance and using it to execute a surprise strike. The art works occasionally, but it's not great. Adopted father, you've criticized arts of each and every sect, but only tell me the practice the same mediocre ancestors' long fists. Hey, foolish boy, what do you know? Practice is before any other martial arts. Ancestor Long's fist is the origin of all fist techniques. Its style is not flashy, but it's good for kids to establish a foundation. He said that it's good for kids. I'm afraid that's not a powerful art. Don't like martial arts or keep silent. All right. Since you say so, I'll practice it. You still not convinced? All right. What kind of martial arts is cool and awesome? All right. I have to admit, Ancestor's Long Fist is beneficial. I've practiced for a long time. This child's opinion, best martial arts is to be the more beautiful one. I remember Dr. Father once said that Wudang sect's Tai Chi can beat speed with slowness and use softness to conquer strength. Must be the ultimate essence of martial arts. Oh my goodness, there's so many choices. Even mortal arts like Qinjuzhen can't match strange methods of ghosts and devils. Father always said Shaolin's martial arts are first under the heaven, having 72 supreme skills. Flying needles are thrown stones, control enemies from 100 steps away. What's so hard about killing a person using martial arts? Now, bringing someone who's about to die back to life, that's what a real skill is. Snakes have fangs and bees have stingers. When meeting an enemy, naturally, we should use poison. This child's opinion, the way of martial arts should be attacking the enemy when they can defend but cannot afford to. And blocking the enemy when they can pull back but can't afford to. I kind of like that one. Let's go with that. In this child's opinion, the way of martial arts should be attack the enemy when they can defend, but they can't afford to. No, that kind of sounds evil now that I think about it. It's like, you could defend this, but if I do, somebody else gets hurt. But I do like that one. Yeah, we're going to go with that. That was just my first impression. Attacking the enemy when they can defend but cannot afford to, and blocking the enemy when they can pull back but can't afford to is good. It is the meaningful, though it doesn't reach the highest level of martial arts. However, your words remind me of Stab of 5 Elements of the Emiya sect. All right, so that's our since I can pull back, let's see, what's another? Although beating speed with slowness is the ultimate essence of martial arts, but do you have any idea how hard it is to reach that state? Rather than fist, the Wudang swordsmanship is more suited for beginners. Was there any other one that sounded good? What if I stuck with this? Think back, let's see. You mean by complacent about my achievements? You're just impatient, refuse to put in hard work. Well, you are young, and I really don't want to kill your interest in learning martial arts. Think back then, when I first started learning martial arts, I've learned an interesting set of 5 animal fists from my teacher. All right, what's the most beautiful? One mystery hand. All right. I'm just curious on some of these. No. All right. Maybe I should go with that. Yeah, teach me the Wudang swordsmanship. Okay, remember, the following is the procedures of practicing Wudang swordsmanship. Wudang swordsmanship does not have many variations, but it is difficult to meet the description of head-tail correlation, normal, strange conjunction. You should achieve the trinity of your heart, your soul, and your sword. 6 hours later, Fuyu made sure you correctly remembered the skill and ended it. All right. This art suits you very well, but you will achieve nothing without practice. Practice it carefully with comprehension. Practice hard, but I don't know when I'll be able to know all the martial arts as well as my father. Ah, foolish boy, understanding all martial arts under the heaven is nothing amazing. Although there are many techniques in this world, but none of them can surpass the importance of cultivating inner arts. A foolish grandchild. There are hundreds, even thousands of martial arts in the world, but they all build their basis on internal energy. As your internal energy accumulates, you can turn dust into treasure. The martial arts are just like the channels for irrigation. Martial arts without internal energy is just like dry channels. Your internal energy is as deep as an ocean. Is there any need for martial arts? It will permit everything. That has created a secret energizing practice. Teach me. All right. Remember, the following is a procedure of practicing energy practice, and energy practice was created when Dad was young. It is beneficial for internal energy reinforcement. When practicing this force, you should conduct your internal energy out from Ming Men, up and down 7 times along the governor median, and lead it to Danzhong, located on the conceptual vessel. 6 years later, we've done it. How do I feel? Let's go with... I want to go with either firm or thick or ethereal and unpredictable. Firm and thick. Really have quite a talent, but the cultivation of internal energy always can not be achieved overnight. You have learned the internal energy technique, but if you do not diligently run the circumference of the day, it is still difficult to accumulate deep internal energy. I'll remember my adoptive father's teachings. Dear Dad promises, after that critical affair is finished, Dad will teach you everything I know. But, adoptive father often mentions that critical affair, but never explains that to. You know the saying, a multitude of things at heart, mute on tongue. It is complicated to explain. Forget it. Well, after finishing this job, get some crickets for Dad, please. What is the purpose of catching crickets? I still have to practice some techniques that I just learned. I don't have time to play. The jade tail of the Taoist was so amazing. Oh, nothing Dad definitely will not use crickets for gambling. Cricket catching certainly has great meaning within. Just do it. Gambling with the outsiders again, huh, Pops? Cricket vibrancy. Attending the golden... All right. Buried my head in practice at home. I did not think it was already mid-autumn outside. Listen to the insects chirping all over the valley. It's no wonder that my father is itching to get into cricket duels. Wait, what? Cricket duels? Okay. With the people outside the valley. I'll go to the valley to find a great general who can win 100 battles for father. Take the bug net and go. Wait. Taiwu. I see that. What is that? Person of Wangu. All right. I see your eyes are full of haze. It must be because of the sadness and distress of things. But please don't worry. The dark clouds are mottled. It's hard to hide the bright moon. More and more beautiful things will appear in front of you. Let's do this. I'll give you some small gifts, so please rest assured, all right? More? No. Wengu people came from the Atreides, or came to Hawk. Let's see, nodded and then took out a shining thing from its pocket and stuffed it into Hawk's hand. What gift did it give me? Spotted white clothes. This dress was made overnight for me and my friends to make you happy. I hope you can like it. We will try our best to make Taiwu world more and more fun. After saying that, the people of Wengu showed hope in his eyes and disappeared from a Hawk's vision. That's good. All right, so can we pop this in there, pop that in there? All right. Can I study anything? Yeah. All right, so we got those set up. Do I have a teammate yet? Ooh. All right, there she is. Police war. All right. As soon as I left the bamboo hut, I heard the grass not far in front of me and could stop making a sound. Turned out to be a small monkey hiding in it. Little monkey saw Hawk approaching. They shivered and looked at Hawk. Hawk also quickly recognized the little monkey had come to beg for food near the bamboo hut many times. Let's take a closer look at the monkey. Hawk saw the little monkey had wounds on his body, but fortunately none of them were fatal. The monkey also looked at Hawk, and after recalling that he had received a favor from the person before, he began to start gesturing. It took a lot of effort for Hawk to gradually understand. Turned out that there recently had been many fights among several monkey groups in the valley, so that many young monkeys were attacked and injured. Later, the leader of the group of monkeys found many wooden men from somewhere and finally defeated all the other monkeys and occupied the land as king. The young monkey gesticulated for a while and finally fell to the ground due to pain. Let's help his wounds. All right. Examine carefully, and we got to think of a way to wounds, and then while doing so, we realized something. The wooden golems the little monkey was referring to were the tools that Father had set up in the valley to protect against wild animals. But now, I think the monkey in the valley had learned how to control them. Afraid that going through the valley will be a dangerous journey. Bronze statue of Quaz in the valley, which used to keep out the torrents, is particularly fierce and should be avoided. Treat the monkey's wounds, tell the let's see. Look at the bamboo hut to recuperate. So how do we want to handle our first choice? Yeah, for right now, let's treat his wounds and tell him revenge is not always the best way. The monkey listened to Hawk and tilted his head a little to the left and a little to the right with a bewildered face. After Hawk had bandaged his wounds, it suddenly pulled out some wild fruits from under a pile of rocks and quickly stuffed them into Hawk's arms. Before Hawk could react,